There's probably a couple kids in every class that are going to challenge you as much as they can. Most of the times the kid will be great. You won't have a problem at all, but there's always a couple in there that will test you. And you'll know those kids right away as soon as they sit down.
Depending on the school size, like one of our larger schools, right around 2,000 kids. What we take to it really depends on the size. A station usually consists of main light, fill light, hair light coming over the top, pop-up background, and then a background light. None of our equipment is anything special. It's nothing that costs too much. It's something that anybody can get into very easily.
I started this back in the film days, so we had to be right on with our exposure. We had to be right on with the expressions. We didn't have a display screen to look at. So knowing your equipment, it's one of the variables that you want to take out of the situation. If your equipment's there and you know what it's doing, you don't have to think about it. You can step off that.
My staff includes 2 photographers, an outdoor class photographer, and then we have 2 gals that help out posing the kids and helping with hair and runny noses and clothing adjustments or hair adjustments and that sort of thing.
So if you have a good staff with you, if you know what you're doing behind the camera, you can take a little more time with the kids. Sometimes national companies just don't take the time with the kids. They're not allowed that time to make a good picture, make a good image of a kid that the mom wants to see. So I think that's kind of where the stereotype of the cheap photographer comes in. It's not so much that they're not a good photographer, it's more they don't have the time to be a good photographer. And sometimes some kids take a couple minutes. That's what you have to do.